Alright, this time we are trying out Fate Extella, the Umbral star. Now, I don't know anything about this series at all. This is a noob coming into this world for the very first time. I think I've heard something about, it's like an anime too or something like that. I purposely avoided like really digging into info about this game because I wanted to see what it was like jumping in without too much prior knowledge of it. That's like why I do this series, because I want to see how these games stack up to someone that's just jumping in to have fun. And we've got anime boy and anime girl. We're gonna go with anime girl because why not? Pick from 3 difficulty levels. Those new to action games can select easy. Difficulty can be changed at any time in options. I'm not new to action games. I'm not amazing, but I'm not new to them, so I'll go with normal. And we've got main story, side story, free battle, and gallery. Side story and free battle are locked. Gallery is available, but it's probably not much in there because I'm playing this for the first time. And let's see. Nandato. Saber. Caster, whatever. We'll go with this. Now let's see what we have here. What is this game? Is it an RPG? Is it kind of like a Muso style game? What is this game? Let's find out. Instead of 12,000 BC, it's BC 12,000. A shooting star falls from the early dawn sky, a shining light streaming through the dark river of space. The Earth's surface would be unfamiliar to modern day eyes. All who dwell upon it look up. The people, the animals, even the plants. The comet goes on soaring through the sky. For all their great speed, most comets appear to hold still in the sky from the planet's perspective. And so the people believe this one to be another harmless spectacle, a tear-shaped jewel among the stars. They have no idea of the doom it brings. No idea that their time on this planet has come to an end. That's pretty dark, man. We're just now getting started and we're already doomed. The surface of the Earth is on fire. The planet is on fire. The catastrophe destroys all civilizations without clemency or judgment. Beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. Prophets protest that the end has come too soon. Rulers call upon their people to fight. Scholars say only that it is too late. A few still cling to hope, believing that at least some of them will endure. Fire, 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 the sky's falling, fire. Is that an alien? Until the true threat makes its appearance. Uh-oh, what is it? It's just a white thing with hands. Defeat enemy soldiers? Okay. They're not like telling me what to do, but whatever. Let's just hit buttons. Ooh, no, we need to fix that camera. Can we fix this camera? Combo attack. Each savant can perform combo attacks by pressing a combination of square and triangle. By pressing buttons such as square, triangle, or triangle, 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 you can perform attacks that have various ranges and power. Each servant has a different combination for their square triangle combos. Check the command list in the tutorial within the pause menu to reference those combinations. What? I'm just hitting circle like it's telling me to. Oh, okay. All that, huh? Whoa. I do not know what I am doing, but it's cool looking. Look at that. What is going on now? What's happening? Now y'all done it. Okay, we're off to an interesting start here. So it seems like some sort of action hack'em slash so far. I could be wrong because we're still in that, you know, kind of tutorial area. That is all that remains of the ancients' final records. After the passing of 30 sunsets, or perhaps a few more, mankind's ancestors accept their end. Only one fleeting warning survives for future generations. Anime. We got an anime opening. We got anime. The tune is really catchy, I ain't gonna lie. The tune's pretty damn catchy. I'm sitting here bobbing my head to it. This is pretty damn catchy. All right, so far so good. So far so good. The darkness is colossal. Imagine a deep hole growing and swelling. Nothingness spreading out to blind your eyes and eat your heart. The sheer scale of it all is difficult to put into words. Snap. We got Japanese voices and English subtitles. How could anything with such mass even move and breathe? And what could any human do to stop it? The stone monument of Altamira, is it? The Titan of Seraph. This is the magnitude of the being who can destroy even the moon. We have no choice but to slay her. We are prisoners, and this is the only way to be free. You are the one. You have to do it. Don't you see? This is why the regalia exists. This is why the moon cell exists. He's quite excited. Gibberish. It's glaring at you. It's targeting you. You should realize that without being told, you can see that the glowing points of lights are its eyes. A giant shadow from the unknown is looking at you. Okay, can we stop being so obvious? I know that. That giant shadow is not a servant. That's what your nature, your soul screams. Why soul capitalized? But it's not an enemy program. Your mind, your experiences scream that with conviction. All that comes from your body, which is body is capitalized. Well, why? Your instincts is a cry of wordless terror on your quivering tongue. That thing reaching at me reminds me of that thing at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. That black heartless that reaches out for you. It's coming. It's here. The giant shadow spreads out with overwhelming speed. With that much mass and velocity, its kinetic energy is on par with a plane crash. How much damage could it do to Seraph? A thought runs through your head. There's no way this ends well. There's only an instant before the darkness engulfs all. Just as in the records and the warnings the moon witnessed long ago. So I'll ask you one last time, someone with nothing to look back on, someone who has nothing to flash in front of your eyes, an empty shell. That what you were? Was that what you were? I'm sorry, I missed that was over there. I'm a terrible narrator. Are you really that kind of creature? No, I ain't. No, I'm not. That's what my soul screams out. So capitalizing in. Something's there. That's what my mind, which is capitalized, screams out. Something irreplaceable. That's what my body, which is capitalized, screams out. Praetor. No, that's Praetor. That's Praetor, like in Doom. I kept saying Praetor in Doom. Now that bad habit I set for myself is coming back to bite me. My husband. In that moment, a voice illuminates the darkness. I see a gleaming light. It's like daybreak. The Titan disappears and the darkness shatters. The voice and the light approach me. My eyes become faint. Farewell to my righteous self. An old story that sent my consciousness drifting. The fond memories of the moon end here. You're awake. Thank goodness. Please relax. You're currently re-establishing your connection with the moon cell. The overload from the connection with the moon cell core, or should I say the Holy Grail, temporarily damaged your memory. On top of that, your data has been destroyed. Your condition is critical. We need to restore your data as soon or as quickly as possible. First, we need to scan your value. This may give you a slight shock, but please, try to hold still. Label. Victor to the Holy Grail War. Category exempt from measurement refusal right. Y quality E minus. Next, I'll need to confirm your identity. Please input your name. What's our anime girl's name? I don't know. It looks like it's gonna have to be a first name and a last name. Come on, really? I saw default. Yeah, let's take the easy way out. Hakuno Kishinami. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Very good. No problems then. Congratulations. Hakuno Kishinami, champion of the Moon Cell. Automation. Let me clean up around here. Your throne awaits. Ba-da-ba-ba. I've awakened from my slumber. It feels as if I'm witnessing an old dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping? Sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been in this pose for a few hours at least. You finally awoken, my praetor. You were mumbling as you slept. Were you having a nightmare? If so, allow me to welcome you back to your beautiful home. Indeed, my smile should say it all. For where else would you rather be than here? A woman in red stands proudly. That's a woman, not a child? Okay, whatever. A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman, together with whom I have overcome so many battles is... What is her name? Huh? Is something the matter, praetor? Does your head hurt? Perhaps you've been working too hard lately. I admire the diligent. But if you take ill, your work will suffer. And I'd rather not have to work alone. It's quite boring, you know. Even in her formal demeanor, I can feel her warmth and affection. But something's wrong. I know her very well. She's the most important person in the world to me. But even so, I can't remember her name. Do I have amnesia? Even if I do, I can at least remember what I first called her. Saber. She's known as the heroic spirit of the sword, and as the servant of Hakuno Kishinami. Me! All joking aside, is something the matter? Perhaps it would help you wake up if I introduce myself. Here we go, cute introductions coming up. Very well then. Then allow me to repeat my introduction. Only one heroic spirit blossoms with the stars of her glittering sword. I am the Emperor of Roses, she whose hands are as fair as they are talented. My sword sings with the melody of muses. My heart roars like Vulcan forged to light your way. Let the sound entrance you. Let the flames rekindle your love for me. I am the finest instrument ever forged, the heroic spirit of the sword. I am your servant. I'm trying to, like, you know, mirror her enthusiasm for her little intro here. And that is how one makes an introduction. If it fosters the bond between us, I'll say it again as many times as you please. When I see her smile, I can feel the enjoyment from deep within her heart. That feeling flows through me and starts to clear the fog from my head. I can vaguely remember awkward dreams, far removed from whatever my real memories are. But as long as she's by my side, I know I'll never have to fear or doubt a thing. Of course, now that we've established my name and my beauty, what about yourself? As Saber says those words, I look around the room for the first time. What is this? A throne? I knew I was sitting down, but this is no ordinary chair. All around me, I see a room befitting this throne, complete with carpeted stairs to separate the ruler from his men. Did Saber prepare all this? I suppose it's no surprise if she did, but there's something else. I feel like I'm missing something important. What exactly happened to me? What's the matter, Praetor? Why are you staring? And why haven't you moved? Had I known this would happen, I would have never let you go to the Moon Cell core by yourself. You slept an entire day upon your return. Something certainly happened there. My Praetor, please tell me everything. Asleep for a whole day? And what's the Moon Cell core? Do you not remember? Oh, this could be dire. You must have undergone quite a journey. Right. We should discuss this in a more comfortable setting. A place where we can both lie down. None other than my room. I guess that's where we're going. Do you like it? You may call it my room, as I do. It was built rather quickly, so pardon me if the amenities are still a bit lacking. For now, please rest yourself. We have much to prepare for. Or perhaps you have other interests. If so, please do not hesitate to ask. It would be my privilege to tell you a bedtime story. New content added to the gallery. Okay, so speak to my servant. Check my status. Build items using whatever. Rest. And progress to the next chapter. Let's see, what do my settings say? I need to change my camera. There we go. That camera vertical need to be inverted, man. The other way seems fine enough.